this video will literally enlighten you. Alright, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another brand new video on my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day as always. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about such an important topic that I feel like no one is really talking about. Now, I've seen some YouTubers talk about these ads on YouTube and how scammy they are, and I feel like that's good and all, but I feel like I've only seen one YouTuber who's around 200,000 subscribers, I think, talk about this on YouTube, and I feel like it should be talked about more because there's so many people out there every single day getting scammed. They have no idea what they're doing. People are just literally taking advantage of how desperate they are for certain things, and I'm gonna get into this. And before we get started, I want to ask you guys if you can drop a like. That would mean so much. And if you could, maybe subscribe to the channel if you enjoy watching this video. After you watch the video, consider subscribing, and let's get started. Okay, so what I mean by this is, if you have been on YouTube, you've definitely seen these ads. You've seen these, let me put a picture right there. You have definitely seen these FORTNITE ads where they're like, you can either play FORTNITE on Android, which is not an official thing. You can either get FORTNITE vbucks for free. It's usually things that are illegal to get or unofficially available yet. And the reason why they make these ads are because they know people will click on it. What they do is they target people who watch FORTNITE videos. Now, I seem to be one of those people that are really bad at FORTNITE, but I watch FORTNITE videos every once in a while, and every once in a while that I do watch FORTNITE videos, I end up always seeing a FORTNITE ad that's like, get free V-Bucks, get Android FORTNITE. It's just stuff that makes you want to click because it's so good to be true. And a lot of the times when you click on these videos, like to dislike ratios are disabled, comments are usually disabled, but sometimes they're on, and they even go as far to get bots to comment and say, work, awesome job, and stuff like that. So these guys are masterminds here, and they're really trying to manipulate the younger audience because, it's not a mystery. A lot of these FORTNITE players are under the age of 12. It's true, and they're taking advantage of these kids. So usually these tutorials start off by telling you, hey, look at this, I have 0 V-Bucks. Let's go ahead to this website, and they'll drop a website and they'll tell you to go into it. And then this website will be usually well built, in the sense, a few years ago, usually these human verification websites were really sketchy. You could tell right off the bat that this is not official. But nowadays, the developers are actually doing a good job at making it seem legit, and it's so scary. And they start off by telling you to choose your platform and however amount of V-Bucks you want. And this part is stupid because they ask you, do you want 1,000 V-Bucks or 100,000 V-Bucks? But why would anyone choose 1,000 when there's 100,000? It doesn't make sense. But anyways, a lot of the times the tutorial guys, they choose whatever the highest or whatever it is, and then they're like, oh, and in order to do this, you need to prove that you're a human. And so there's a human verification that you have to complete. And there's 2 types of human verifications. Now, if you're on a PC, the human verifications are usually like from McDonald's, or not official McDonald's, like fake McDonald's, fake Costco, fake Walmart, and they're usually like, win a free Big Mac, win a free iPad. All you have to do is fill out the survey. So you fill it out, you give your name, your address, you give every single information that you need to, and all of a sudden, once you complete it, the verification thing is still saying not completed, and you're like, hey, maybe I did it wrong, maybe it didn't work, let me try the other verification. You do the other survey, and it still doesn't work, and you end up doing all 5 surveys to only realize that none of them work, and whatever you do, they still won't unlock you into the free app or free V-Bucks or whatever it is. And usually a lot of people demonstrate this on phones because it's a lot easier to demonstrate, and a lot of people do this on phones because it's also easier to do it on phones, and that is that all you have to do is on phones is download applications. Now you're wondering why you had to download applications. Well, here's what it really is. So these applications are trying to get as much as downloads as they can on the Play Store or App Store or whatever it is. So what they want is, they want as much as downloads as they can get. And the people creating these FORTNITE videos or scams, what they want to do is they want to traffic people over to that app, and in return for getting people onto that app and downloading those apps, they get a commission. They get a certain amount of cut from those downloads, and this is known as affiliate marketing or affiliate links. So if you go onto the URL, you can see that there's a certain ID on the top, and that ID is basically the person that is creating this video's ID. And every time he gets someone to click on his link and download an application, this guy gets a certain amount of money. And these guys, they are so confident that this will work with these small kids, they go ahead to promote these videos onto YouTube's advertisements. Google Ads is a huge reach, and usually these videos get millions of views in 24 hours, and that's insane. And if you think about it, if each download gives them 10 cents, let's assume that they get 10 cents for each download. If they get 1 million people to download an app, that's already $100,000 for them. Now, this is insane because a lot, like I said with the computer surveys, a lot of these apps, even if you download it, even if you play the app for a minute or two, or whatever amount of time they tell you to play it for, usually these apps still won't verify you and give you that free thing that they're trying to give you. So a lot of the times these kids, or sometimes even older people who don't know about this, they go into the other application, they download that, they try it. It doesn't work, they try the other application, and they keep doing all the apps and realize that it's not going to work no matter what. But by the time you come to that realization, you've already downloaded like 5 apps and you've given this guy tons of money by now. Here's what I've noticed. Now, I have been, into gaming, since like I was small. I used to play video games, and this is always with online video games. The first time that I saw these human verifications were with this game called Respawnables. Then I saw it with this game called Clash of Clans, and now I see it with FORTNITE. And you're gonna see it with games like GTA 5, and you're gonna see it with games like any game that literally, like FIFA, any game that literally has any sort of microtransactions or requires you to buy stuff with actual money, you most likely see this human verification stuff. Now sometimes, like 1% of the time, these verifications would work and they would unlock you to something. But usually when they unlock you to something, it's not what you want to. Because once, I remember when I was really young, I did it and it unlocked me to a notepad. I downloaded the notepad and it said, go to this download, go to this link and download this WAR file. It's a WinRAR package. And once you download that zip file, you're already going through an ad file process. So you're even giving them even more commission just because of you clicking that link. And once you download that RAR file, the RAR file has a password to it. And to unlock that password, you need to do another human verification. And it's just a loop or like a sequence that they create to get people to click on stuff, watch ads, download apps, do surveys so that they can get as much as money. And I can guarantee you, the people who make these videos are making good money. They're literally making thousands of dollars from these kids. And if you really want to like stop this, you have to actually talk about this. Tweet this video out, share this video. If you don't want to share my video, just tell your friends about it, because there's so many people, I guarantee you at least one person that you know has fallen for these human verifications at least once in their life. And I have too. I've done it when I was young. I was not educated about this stuff because back then no one talked about it. But I'm glad that people are now, at least some people are putting it out there on the internet for people to see. So I hope this video did some sort of help to you. I hope this video educated you guys. And if I did tell you something that you probably didn't know about, drop a like. And maybe if you like the idea of me, trying to raise awareness about this, support the content, support the channel, drop a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And this is Tech Alpha signing out with today's video. And also, I have an awesome sponsorship video coming out this week, so stay tuned for that. And yep, this is Tech Alpha signing out with today's video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.